been invited to give a few opening words about the project that Arpit and Raj have been working on. As some of you know, WDF has a forum. It's an online digital space which is looking to tear down all barriers to access. So no paywalls, multilinguistic, sort of many different cultures, more than 100 countries. We have over 140,000 people currently, and it's growing at a rate of around 7,000 people a month. That presents a bit of a problem. It presents a problem for a number of reasons. Once people are there, they can gain access to the community. Sometimes being in a community of, on the one hand, real experts with huge industry experience, and on the other hand, students who are new entrants into the area, a bit nervous to get involved, that could be a jam for effective communication. People are hiding that they may not know. People are pretending that they know. And one of the ideas that Arpit and Raj and Sangam, who isn't here, and I'm taking her place for this particular introduction, was looking at how to furnish the conditions that enable conversation and creative exchange to occur on a platform in a way that's scalable to other platforms. So Arpit and Raj have been working to create an AI agent that works in many different languages, is able to translate between languages, acting as a communication bridge. Really crucially, I think, enabling people to, in private or in public chat, furnish themselves with the grounds, enabling them to enter into useful exchange with people, that may have expertise, but they just don't have even the preliminary work done to start asking questions in real time. So they can go off and they can have structured learning courses if they choose to. They can enter into everything from cryptography to questions around privacy or what Web3 is, and then begin to converse with a community that may see them collaborating and working to break down problems. So I'll hand this over now to you, but effectively it is a solution that once in place can have real deployment. We will embrace this, I think, into the community itself. We have a room already open where we'll be testing this. The poor guys have thrown themselves to the lions because we've got an amazing community of DPIA, ferocious human beings who just do this stuff for a living. And engineers and other people. So thank you very much for your work. Thank you all, by the way, for your amazing work over the 6 weeks.
Thanks, John. So this was one of the ideas that came out of, as Yash says it, emergent serendipity, just random 4 a.m. conversations around the pool. And so last week we demoed how we can put a bot on the matrix, which has an LLM in the backend, and we promised that we'll show you specific experts that can now come on the forum and then talk to you, give you educational stuff, act as a welcome bot, guide you through the forum. So I would urge you all to scan this, come on Element and the forum, and we have a bot here. So now we have this bot in multilingual. So as you can see, it can talk to you in different languages. We also have around 20 to 30 experts here. So previously there was just one LLM in the backend, GPT-4o. Now we have a lot of experts here. You can come to the forum. You can ask anything about cybersecurity, biology, cryptography, and our bot will select the responding correct expert that is right for your query. Tell them to answer your query. Yep. So shoot a random question, anyone.
How good is Obscura?
How?
How do you rate Obscura compared to other VPNs?
How do you
Obscura is not O-B-S-U-C-R-A.
we?
O-B-S.
Okay, right. We've received our message, and now the bot is going to figure out, okay, as of latest information available, Obscura is not a widely recognized VPN service, right? So this is just English. We can also talk to it in Hindi. मैं एक virtual assistant हूँ जो आपके right generic response. So now we have around 15 plus people from WEDF who are willing to try this out and give more feedback on this. I think you guys should also check into this. We have a specialized backend here. Also, we are trying to now get it out to different locales and different communities so that the bot can learn about different cultures apart from the existing knowledge that it has, and then basically act like a very curated teacher for you. So you can ask it about SHA-256 with reference to John F. Kennedy. It will act like John F. Kennedy and talk in his way, like you get the point. So, yep, this was the update, and that's it.
Contextualize.
Yes.
How?
Chat history?
But like if there are people from different regions asking the questions,
Yeah.
does it contextualize to that reason? The
Region, yes.
region, yes.
Depending on the knowledge, the language.
On the language.
Yeah, so a few days back we tested it on specific Japanese idioms and sayings, and it was able to perform well.
Great, thank you.
Any other questions? Yes. No, there are experts like, so we've given system prompts. There are around 25 to 30 system prompts, and each is like you are a cryptography expert, and then sub context about cryptography, then you are a microbiology expert. Yes, yeah.
Imagining this, that the way we were building Twitter personas, so maybe it finds that, okay, you need an answer from Elon Musk for this, or you need an answer from Mahatma Gandhi for this, and then
Further plans on the forum. So let's say you're talking in the forum in the general channel, and the bot recognizes that you are interested about cryptography. So the bot can then tell you that it looks like you're interested in this field. Here are other people in the forum who are also interested in this field. So maybe you guys can reach out. The bot can also create another channel for just cryptography people and potentially hold evening schools there.
So what could have been a really easy project in a certain way has complicated, as always, with lots of ambition. So Raj and Arpit have been looking to make sure that the work they're doing with the agent conforms, I think, to the expectations of DIAC and conforms to the expectations of data privacy. And so they're running through now a real gauntlet of question and answers with people in the community in a room that is going to be, I think, quite adversarial. And that has been by design. It's something that they've asked for. So they'll be looking to see how they can optimize the performance of the agent in a way that doesn't, again, violate rights. And it's making sure that it's got all of those protections in place. Now, that is a pretty steep ask, and it's one that they're taking on very bravely. Something else that came up in conversation a few nights ago with Sangam and the guys was, what can we do in terms of cultural differences? I mean, it's the case that we have people speaking different languages, but they have different expectations, different sensitivities. How do you accommodate for this? And, you know, it's not the sort of thing you can guess in advance. It isn't something derivable. You have to go and check. And so something that we will do if this is a successful launch, and you know you're all willing to help out and just give some critical feedback, is we will send it through Sub-Saharan Africa, and we'll ask for critical feedback there for cultural sensitivities and differences, so that we can begin to optimize for the various communities that we have on the platform, whether they happen to be in East Asia or they happen to be in India. That, I think, is a really interesting study that, in addition to an amazing agent, will result in some great research. So you're welcome to expand on that if you want.
No, I think you summed it up pretty well. And